This video is definitely different for sure. I really, like, honestly, when I heard the news, I thought it was not real, 100%. And it is very touchy, especially like I've done videos before about people that have passed and like made a video and didn't really think anything of it. But this one's like a little different. And to tell you the truth, it's just because of the impact that he's had on people's lives. Despite the music he made, despite how he portrayed himself as, despite the way he portrayed himself to the public, it's just like, it's so different. And I have people commenting on my videos about when I made videos for XXX, and like people, like the comments are crazy. And honestly, I didn't really think that this video would be hard to make, because when I thought about it last night, I heard the news last night, and I want to make this video. And then I woke up this morning and then I was reading and kind of looked at some stuff, and like we're just seeing what people said about X, and it's like, it's so weird to see from the outside looking in how his personality was portrayed, how his music sounds, and how everything was. To tell you 100% truth, I was not a fan of XXXTentacion. I seen his style was cool, it was interesting, and I made videos about his style, his hair, and his hairstyles and whatever. And that was the only thing that I seen on him. I didn't see anything else because of what everything else was portrayed by him. I don't know if that makes any sense, but I just wasn't a fan. So I think this video is definitely gonna be a different dynamic. And a lot of you are like, yo, you're just doing this video for views. But to tell you the truth, like, I want you guys to see something about like everything that pretty much transpired about his life, and what people didn't see, and one thing that I didn't see. And like, you can kind of see here and there the way he speaks. He's intellectual, but you know, it's worldly intellectual for sure, but it's something that we can learn. It's like, this dude loved people. He loved his friends, he loved his family, he loved his fans. And it's one thing about celebrities that nobody really sees, is that like they're really trying to show that love. And like, same thing with Kanye West, is like he talks about it too, and it's like I feel like he's really trying to be about it. And a lot of times it's hard to be about it when you're talking about like showing love. And the same thing with like X, it's like he wanted to show love and he talked about it, and like he like kept talking about it so much. It's about like he wanted to spread positivity, he wanted to spread love. And me from the outside looking in, I couldn't see that. But I'm sure all of his fans, I'm sure all of his friends, and it's like from hearing people's words, it's like they seen it. Like he was an influence to the life. So a lot of you are thinking like, why would you make a video if you weren't a fan of him? And it's not like I turned it into a fan. It's not like I listened to his music or anything like that. It's more so like I could learn something from that, because no matter what his life was, his life struggles, because like he's been through a lot. You can just see it on him. You can hear it from him in the way he speaks and about his past and everything. And it's like he was going through some things, you guys know. And it's like when I heard the news, I was really surprised, and I was like, when I heard the news about it, I was just like, I was really happy that it wasn't suicide. And it was almost, as crazy as it sounds, I was almost surprised that it wasn't. And I'm glad that it wasn't, for sure, because people can like really see this. And I feel like this is an eye-opener for a lot of people. Is like, man, we can learn something from this. Like, yo, this isn't what there was someone on one of those videos who was talking something really true. It's like, we can't be making music about like trapping and shooting people and like running up on people if we're not really doing that, and we're portraying this, and like people are hearing it and like thinking it's okay and like justifying that. So it's like really just like an eye-opener. Like, dang, I shouldn't be like talking about this if I'm not really doing it, and like just doing it just to troll. And I'm not exactly sure if like X really made music about that stuff, but it's like, it's one of those things. It's like, it's an eye-opener to be like, man, I shouldn't be messing with these people, because this is like a real thing. Like, people are really dying, you know, like people are really losing their life to the stuff I'm rapping about, but not like actually doing or encountering with myself. And it's like, for really trying to spread love, positivity, let's really spread that through our art, through what we do and all these things. And it's like, people want that stuff. Like Kanye West wants that stuff. X wanted that stuff. He wanted to spread love and positivity. Some people don't know how to. Like, I really don't feel like I have much to say just because I wasn't a fan or I wasn't close to him or anything like that, like his friends and his family. But one thing I can say is that he wanted to spread love, he wanted to spread positivity. And even if it wasn't positivity, love is the most important thing. One thing that I can learn from him is that he wanted to spread that love. Like, he had the desire to spread love. And many of you do know, yes, I'm a Christian. I believe in God, and I believe that he sent his only son, Jesus Christ, to die on the cross for our sins so that we can be redeemed And as crazy as it sounds that I'm learning something from someone who doesn't seem like they would be knowledgeable of these things, but I mean, if you hear him speak, he is knowledgeable. I don't want to speak about like anything on that level, but in the Bible it does tell us that like children of light, in other words, children of God, can learn from children of the world when it comes to like how are the children of the world understanding my principles better than my children. And it's the same thing. It's like we see so many people that are in the world using the principles of God, and children of God, Christians, are not understanding these things. And it's like, how can we hate XXXTentacion, hate Kanye West, and hate all these people that are famous and making money off of what they love to do, when they know how to prosper, they know how to love people, they know how to do all these things? How can we hate them and resent them when they're using the principles that our God made for us to use? Like, how can we hate that? And it doesn't make sense to me. And it's like, I can truly learn from different people. I know how to eat the hay and spit out the sticks when it comes to these things. I definitely wanted to make this video to share that with you guys, that we can learn something from everybody. And in this case from X, it's like we can learn that he wanted to love and he wanted to spread positivity. Like I said, despite the music, despite how his lifestyle was portrayed, like we could learn something. And yes, this video is completely different than anything else I ever posted, but yeah, that's kind of my side of everything. Hopefully you enjoyed it. If you did, if you got something from it, give it a thumbs up. If you didn't, let me know what you guys think in the comment section. Well, thanks for watching. I'll see you guys next time. Peace.